I had just finished filling up my car and was about to pay when something felt seriously wrong. The cash in my pocket had somehow turned to powder. My heart sank as a terrible thought hit me. I immediately drove back to the villa, scooped up the scattered bills from the floor, and rushed to the window to toss them outside. I watched the money drift away in the wind, desperately hoping my worst fear wasn't coming true. But within seconds, those crisp bills crumbled to ash right before my eyes. I had to test this theory again. I ran upstairs, grabbed Van Gogh's masterpiece, opened the front door, and set the painting right on the threshold, half inside, half outside the house. What happened next was absolutely insane. The indoor half stayed perfect, but the outdoor half started rotting away fast. I watched in horror as it eventually turned to dust. Staring at what was left of the ruined painting, I knew I had to figure out what the hell was going on. I grabbed a hammer and went to town on the walls. What I found made my blood run cold. The walls were crammed full of electrical wires. I ripped up the music room floor and found the same thing underneath. Before I could process this nightmare, I saw my wife heading for the door with our baby. I tried to stop her, but Lisa was determined to go outside. I dropped the hammer and rushed to the doorway. I was about to call them back when I hesitated. That's when our baby started screaming, his little face turning bright red. Lisa looked down in panic as his tiny shoes began falling apart. She was calling my name frantically, her voice breaking. I couldn't take it anymore. I sprinted over, grabbed our son and bolted back inside just as his shoes turned to ash. But then something even more mind-blowing happened. The baby I'd just been holding had somehow aged into what looked like a 7 or 8-year-old kid, all in under a minute.